Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. I'm Lorena Creole, and with me here is my watch party buddy, Retro Nerd Girl. How are you, my dear?
I'm really excited. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so much fun.
It is going to be an absolute blast. This is my all-time favorite Star Trek film, and unlike with Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan, where I really didn't have that much of a reference because I'm like, who's Khan and why is he such a hater on Kirk and what SETI Alpha, whatever. I don't know. I have no idea really what's going on. But with this one, from the beginning, I knew what was going on. So I was very familiar with who the players were. I knew what the Federation was, what the Klingon Empire was, the beef between the Klingon Empire and the Federation. And when all of this started to pop off, I'm like, oh, this is crazy. And I love political intrigue. So for me, this one is the Wrath of Khan. That's the OG one that will never age. But this one, I can sit and watch this one on repeat just so many times. Of course, we're talking about Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country, which is the last original series Star Trek movie in our watch party series. So we've gone through all 6 of the movies at the conclusion of this particular watch party. I will have to set up a separate playlist for Star Trek for the watch party because now we have so many. I kind of need to start separating them out. So first of all, let's see who we have in the chat. You guys can start to queue up your copy, whether you have a physical copy, whether you have a digital copy. You can go ahead and start getting that ready. We're going to get started in a little bit. So let's see who we have got. We have got Moonbeam. Hello, Moonbeam 87 / I see Pumpkin, and there's Kelly. Look good seeing you. Says Retro Nerd Girl, Reina Creole, and everyone in the chat would like to dedicate this watch party to Gene Roddenberry, Majel Barrett, the OG cast of Star Trek, and the crew of the Space Shuttle Challenger, to those men and women whose spirit will live into the 23rd century and beyond. That is absolutely beautiful, Moonbeam, and yeah, absolutely love it. This one, I think this was the movie that went into production not too long after Gene Roddenberry passed away. So this one, again, holds even more special gravitas. So glad you're here. We've got Peter Reeler here with us. Hello. Says, hey, everyone. We've got Mr. Lana Dells at Groovy Movies, who says, greetings and felicitations. Hip, hip, hurrah, and tally-ho. Good to see you. Let's see. Mark Daly is here. He says, hello, all, watching from my tablet in a Tennessee hotel halfway home. All right, dude. Safe travels. And so glad you're here to watch along with us. No worries. Yeah, it was the weakest one, but still better than 3 of the 4 Next Generation movies and any of the J.J. Abrams. Yeah, we don't talk about that one. I slept through 5. Yeah, I kind of did too. My whole thing, I was just like, Dad, why'd you rent this movie? It's boring. And not boring like, because Star Trek the Motion Picture, it seemed boring, but considering there hadn't been any Star Trek since the end of the original series, I gave that license. And again, plus it's the 70s in a bottle. So I mean, come on now. You gotta love it. Let's see. Kimberly Ann Hart is here. No worries. You guys are here right precisely when you intend to. I did hear about what happened at the Trump rally.
Mm.
Pray for the country. Big, huge shout out to Secret Service and whoever was supporting the Secret Service. I know a couple guys who worked in the Secret Service. It is,
Mhm.
yeah, it is a very, very, very challenging job, and they put their lives on the line every day. So, yes, let's enjoy Star Trek. Yes, indeed,
Yeah.
indeed. FKHC 2005 is here. It says, "Hail, well, hail to you, Chef Nation. Good evening,
Hey.
beautiful people. Good evening to you, my dear entry little chef. Did y'all see? Yeah, we did. We saw that. Yeah,
So shameful.
literally. It really is absolutely shameful, especially uh, especially in a first world country.
Mm,
My goodness
yeah.
gracious, just no. But we're here. We're gonna watch some Star Trek and have some fun. Yeah, yeah. The Secret Service did their job. That's almost, I want to say, like Yeet by Cop. Pretty much the same deal. Toronto's live from the ISS. Yeah, Retro Nerd Girl looks like she's in the ISS. So cool. And Space Dave 2000 says,
Hey.
interesting choice as someone gets unalived in this one. Yes, this is like I said, I love this one. I absolutely love this one. Same for me, very close second to Khan
Okay.
for my ATF. Yeah. Absolutely. John the Beagle Dad is here. We've got Bonzo Kilborn
Yeah.
is here. It'll be a hard act to follow Star Trek 5. Well, I would think that with Star Trek 6, it's going to be even better. Even better. God.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, because I hadn't been there, and from TOS that aired before I was born. So by the time Star Trek 6 came around, I had actually watched the original series episodes like several times. So then I finally knew what was up. But
Yeah. And he
for like
went
a
to the
kid watching
hairdresser and
that,
got that hairdo.
hmm yep, yep, yep. No, don't you love her red frames? They
Oh,
look so
thank you
good.
guys.
So she
Oh,
is a red
thank you.
frames. I have the Stark Industries red frames. We are rocking
Yes, sir.
the eyewear on stream.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I heard about Richard Simmons and Dr. Ruth.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and Dr. Ruth.
Richard Simmons, oh, he was having such a hard time too.
Yeah, he was. And yeah, Darkwing Duck, good to see you, my dear. Says,
I
now we're going to watch a Star Trek about an assassination attempt. Can't make this up. Funny how that works, isn't it? Interesting. Not
Mhm.
funny to laugh, but funny kind of like, fascinating. Yeah, absolutely. Again, a bold assassination attempt either. It's just, it's something else. But okay,
Well,
let's go ahead and get started, folks. The disclaimer that I have to give is that I am showing this in a format that YouTube will allow me to show. Should work just fine. If for some reason we go away and the screen goes black, just say, hey, you guys disappeared. That just means I'll have to put another layer of masking on and continue on from there. It's just like we did last time. But we should be good. Timer in the pink box that tells you where we are in the film, and we've got closed captioning going on as well, so you can follow along that way too. All right. So are we ready to go? You got your copy all queued up?
ready to go.
Okay. And I hear my cat doing something. Okay. As long as there's no hairball, we're good.
Yeah, yeah. Oh God, no hairball.
Oh, no one wants to step on a darn hairball. Okay. All right, folks. You guys ready? Let's see. 3, 2, and 1. Now, my copy that I'm showing you on screen may be a second or two behind the one that you have, but all there together.
Actually, yours is ahead of mine because I had like a little intro.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. My copy, yeah, is my live copy. Let's see what the audio is about 3 seconds behind. 2 to 3 seconds behind.
Okay.
Because the rates, the render rate is slightly different. Even
Oh,
though I'm running this off my desktop, but still it's like my desktop. And then I have the stream copy that I'm running. So there's Walter, there's Michelle.
okay.
And like literally, I'm just seeing Michelle's name right now. So I'm about 2 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds behind.
And David Warner was in the previous movie as a different character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Stunt Rat, it's definitely not for free. Mine is, I have it on Paramount Plus, which if you have Warner Plus, you get Paramount Plus for free. Really nice. And I love that we have Christopher Plummer is in here, Brock
Mm-hmm.
Peters in here, Kim Cattrall is in this.
Yes. And she's not a blonde in this either.
No. And Iman is in this. Michael Dorn
Yeah.
is in this. Hey, Keely Chow.
Oh, hi, Keely.
Hi, good seeing you. Good seeing you. You have it on Max, Kimberly? Oh, okay. I kept forgetting which was it on Max? Is it on Paramount? There's too many darn streaming services.
I know.
Supposedly, now Paramount may wind up merging with Max, which I really do hope happens because that's one less service that I have to go and
Oh,
chase
that would be
down.
nice. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that would be
And
nice.
yes, absolutely. I freaking love this. I loved it. Actually used it in English class for Shakespeare. Literally, my English teacher was like, "No, you cannot do Shakespeare in Klingon. No, you cannot do that." Yes, it is on Paramount Plus. Folks are synced.
Yeah, I'm
It
watching it
does,
on
doesn't it?
Amazon.
You were like, "What the heck?" And it's like the mystery movie where somebody stumbles in and there's a knife in their back, or there's a conversation and all of a sudden somebody's poisoned. It starts out with what the heck just happened? And I don't think it's ever done like that for a Star Trek film. Hey, unexpected fire.
Oh,
And this is where the blast wave them, I think.
uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. I thought this blast wave was done beautifully.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect direction. The cup is what does it. Like they did in
Ooh,
Jurassic Park. Mm-hmm. They're like, what is it?
thanks.
Yes. This was the anomaly. It was Chernobyl. And if anybody knew how to do that, it would be Sulu because he was the con.
Yes.
They were like, "What the heck was that?" Takei was smart to steer to the wave, still a helmsman.
Oh, that lady, I recognize her from earlier shows.
Yeah, I forget her. I forget her the actress's name, but the
It's
character
Grace.
was Janice Rand.
Yes, Commander
Yeah,
Janice Rand.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's the one who at a convention told us all about the Star Trek bra. It points you toward the star.
Nice. Yeah, her name is Grace Lee Whitney.
I when I heard that at a convention, I was done. I was on the floor. It was so funny. Hey, Zachariah. Those are kinds of the
Oh,
stories that you like to hear at convention.
yeah.
Now, Praxis, there was a mining planet, I believe,
Mhm. They told them don't get in.
and that was the issue. You could not cross the neutral zone.
Mhm.
Yeah, you call that an incident? Oh, and if you think that's funny, I think it was either TMZ or the Hollywood Reporter reported what happened to Trump today as an incident.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, people, some I don't even know. World is just so weird. I'm in the wrong timeline.
I love this. Uh, this is like old farts of the Federation, and I love it. I'm so here for all of this. Oh yeah, that's right. Tim Russ was in this as a very young Tuvok.
And Brock Peters is in this too. I love him.
It's like they're like 50 years left. Now that no one expected anything like this to happen.
Oh, so it was their own fault.
Mm-hmm. Over mining. It's like with Chernobyl in
Mhm.
the Soviet Union. There were certain protocols that they didn't have, which is why they had their nuclear accident. Over here, we have many more redundant protocols in place to reduce the chance of a nuclear meltdown. But Chernobyl did not have that because at that particular time, the Soviet Union was, I mean, they were investing so much money in trying to, beat us at the
Mm,
arms race,
yeah.
excuse me. So this was the analogy. So it's like Praxis to Klingon Chernobyl.
Oh, he called them alien trash. My gosh.
Hmm. The interesting thing about this is that they're not banging you over the head with this.
Oh, no, no, no.
And we're familiar with how the Federation thinks. So we're not surprised that they would say stuff like this, but it's within the context of the story. So they kind of leave it up to you to figure out, what the analogy is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. Hey, Dylan.
Oh, he's doing so.
Chancellor Gorkheim. Yeah.
He's like, personally ouched.
Hmm.
Captain.
You personally vouched? Oh, dang. Of all people.
So this is like a stab in the back. Well, not quite, but it's just pisses him off because he's like, what?
Better you than me, dude. We. I love that. The old Vulcan proverb, only Nixon could go to China.
Yeah. Ooh.
And you know what? I was so with Kirk on this.
Mm-hmm. Because they've been really annoying since the beginning. As you know, as enemies, they've been great enemies, but
Hmm.
it's sort of like it's a lot over the years. He's like tired of this. Oh, they did the worst thing ever.
Mr. Dondel's groovy movie says if I were Kirk, I'd have resigned my commission on the spot.
Ooh.
Shatner appeared on Carson, said he filmed a scene where he took back the let them die comment, but it was cut out, and he didn't know until seeing the clip on Carson. Hmm.
Mm.
I like that, but he was just like, let him die.
It feels right, you know? But
Considering everything that we saw.
yeah.
How they killed his son for no reason.
It's so funny because Ahura looks younger than in this movie than she did in the last movie.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, "What happened? You're going
Mm-hmm.
backwards." And
Exactly, Mark Daly. That's why when he was like, let him die, I'm like, yeah. And he was pissed at Spock. I was too. Mm-hmm. Hey, snort a poopus.
oh, he's sort of with us.
Oh, Samantha from Sex in the City. Spock is so proud of her. Well, folks, 13 minutes and 47 to 53 seconds, depending on what you are.
Oh, I'm a little bit ahead. Know what happened there. You That's truly beautiful. I love that scene there that they created out of space.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, his son. Oh my God. David.
Yeah. I was like, heck yeah.
Well, I remember when I saw that play out and I was so devastated. I I couldn't watch any more of it. I was like, no. I know that Spock is. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Yep, Mr. Londell's good reviews. There were so many skirmishes between the Federation and the Klingons.
Yeah.
I got into Star Trek after like the Star Wars movies wrapped up. I needed some other kind of sci-fi hit.
Mm, that makes sense. I know, like
Mhm.
earlier, somebody asked it if I was which one I was, Star Trek or Star Wars. I have to say both, but for different reasons, you know.
Mhm.
Star Trek, Star Wars for the action adventure, Star Trek for the mental stimulation.
Yeah. There always seems to be something going on in every episode.
Mm, like high level intrigue.
Yeah. Or some kind of, I guess, thing about the human condition that you
Hmm.
kind of get tricked into thinking about.
Yeah, it's almost like Twilight Zone in space. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Whereas, Star Wars is like, you know, spaceships and laser swords and good versus evil. You need both. You need both.
hmm This is true. Good. Here come the Klingons. And these are the coolest freaking bunch of Klingons.
I wanna hang out with these guys.
Awesome.
Oh boy. These are not the same dudes that killed your son.
Because that's all he can see is just
Yeah.
it's like, damn you, Spot.
It's David Warner. Oh, I love him. I just love how he's able to, like, just, like, slide him right into, like, makeup, and he's a different character.
Mm-hmm. That is not easy to act through the makeup and through the mask.
Mm, he's got, like, a Lincoln beard there, and like
Isn't Romulan ale illegal? Who would have thought that you would ever see this happen this way? But I love this one. The stakes have changed.
Yeah.
Look at Sark Ron. Yeah, that's true. Martok was the coolest eventually. Yes, yes, it's true. From DS9.
He's just carrying the bone, a tooth bones.
You know what, Kurtzman? This is what Klingons are supposed to look like. I don't trust none of you humans. So, General Chang.
Yeah, General Chang. Yes.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
He's like, right. I have to say that Christopher Plummer looks really good in that makeup. He's like born for it. With the eye patch and everything.
Oh, yeah. Shouldn't y'all be doing something?
There's like a little smirk there.
Now y'all know Romulan ale is illegal.
Oh, that's right, right. Everybody's having some.
Like, what do we do with these things? I don't know. I bet you that's Mountain Dew.
Ooh.
Oh, Klingon. I did like that joke though. And Mr. Londell's Groovy Movies is right. Romulan Ale, the intergalactic version
Mm.
of Mad Dog 2020.
Oh, wow.
Give up Starfleet. Why? Yes, they were quite different.
Hmm.
Now that piqued my interest. When they talk about the Federation is no more than a Homo sapiens club.
Oh. Oh.
That is when Hitler invaded Poland, y'all.
Mm.
He's aware of it though. And it's writing like this, which is why I love it. He knows. It's like the devil, he knows Kirk has a bias towards Klingons. He
Yeah.
knows that. He's not playing nice just to be nice. He knows he doesn't like him. Mm-hmm.
He's got the
That's
weirdest.
true.
Chang is just having a ball.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm gonna kill all of you.
Chang is a little too friendly. He's the one that's just
Yeah.
like, you seem to be the only one not on edge. You see how they ate?
Poor Spock.
Exactly. Change is hard.
He's trying to help. Oh, he's still looking at the picture of David.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would break my heart if I had a son that was that good looking and
Mm-hmm.
promising. And he had such a promising career happening there. And then the way they took him out, my God.
Yeah, they both had biases towards each other. That's why I like how they did that. They didn't make it seem like the humans or the humanoids
Oh
um,
yeah, yeah.
were all in the wrong. It's like they both were, which was very realistic.
Peter says how often has David Warner not been a
This is true. Why we love him.
oh, man. Ooh.
We were like, the heck? What? And folks, this is when Ish got real. Lost gravity.
Oh no. Ooh. Ugh.
I love how when they shot, you saw the
It's-
Klingon blood like ball up.
Yeah.
There's just no gravity.
Yeah. Kind of makes everything go into like a ball.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Mm-hmm.
Like grape juice.
I know. And they know this is a serious, serious intergalactic incident.
Oh, no.
Phaser set to kill, not stun, kill. Totally against Starfleet protocol.
They're just sitting ducks at this point.
Mhm. You gotta kill the chancellor. That's why it looks like nail polish. Yeah, you can't have blood squirting all over the place. I mean, you can have, like, blood on people, but not, like, gushing out all over the place. Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a couple of
Yeah, I know.
drops.
I was being
Ooh,
facetious. And this is when all the blood, like, falls down. Oh. Oh.
yeah.
That looks like taffy. More plastic. Damn. Bars. But remember, Scotty said that the torpedo inventory was intact.
Yeah.
So something ain't right.
Yeah.
He's gotta
He
do
was
it.
like,
It's like yeah, that's right. I love how he says, "You're responsible for getting me out of this."
it's so very interesting how Kirk is, like, able to snap right in.
The halls are so desolate. You see, like, the purple nail polish stains on the wall. True.
Oh, there's purple grape goop everywhere.
Yeah, it's just like, how do you know? How many Klingons has he operated on before?
Ew.
That's what I remember. He's like, I don't even know it's an anime.
Ew.
That was the first one.
Oh man.
Oh, this killed me.
Oh man. That's gotta be. Ew, and it's like bubbling.
I love this scene for so many reasons. Gorkon tells the man who has every right to hate the Klingons,
Don't
don't let it end this way. And that's what he spends his last breath doing. And Chang just seems too excited.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Mm. Good point, Bonzo. Yeah.
What happened?
General Chang pulled out that one specific Federation law so quick you'd think he'd had it ready.
Exactly.
Mm. So many of you guys here. Thank you so very
Oh
much.
yeah.
We're watching Star Trek 60 Undiscovered Country. We are at 37 minutes and 50 seconds, give or take a few seconds, depending on your copy.
This one has crazy, amazing hair.
Some reason it gives me Flash Gordon vibes. I don't know
I'll take
why, but
yeah,
it does.
I'll take it. Oh man.
Remember, the Romulans are not your friends. Okay. Because I think Vulcans joined the Federation, but the Romulans did not. Sabotage. Uh, mm-hmm. I can't hear you. Lose your signal. Can't hear you. How long could it take to fix? Oh, it could take months. I love her headpiece.
Me too, yeah.
Dang, Chang.
I know, right?
I mean, true, but dang.
He's like,
This Klingon trial was something else. And I honestly didn't think that it would be quote unquote fair in a way. I'm like, oh, he's got a defense attorney? Really? Okay. Because we haven't seen this part of the Klingon Empire before.
"Oh, look who it is." Interesting.
Hmm.
Oh, his arm is missing. Nice.
I don't think we saw any more, we'll say, Klingon trials until next gen, I think. One dude was laughing. Well, at least somebody like that. But that's so McCoy, though. Yep, cool to see Worf there. Mm-hmm. Grandpa Worf. Hmm.
Oof.
Grandpa Worf, attorney at Kronos. You were there.
Bones is he's trying to sell it. They're not believing him.
Mm-hmm. He called him by his full name. It's like, how did they get this?
Inside job.
And that's when you knew really something was up.
Yeah.
It's like, how did they get the personal log? He said, yeah, we screwed now. They got busted down in Catherine. Yeah. Daughter wants a pound of flesh.
Uh, mm, not surprising.
Yeah, they're like, dang. This is true.
Yeah, she is being manipulated.
Hmm. The lithium mines on the penal colony of Rural Pente.
Rurapente, huh?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Dang. Hand it to Scotty. Better kill him now and
Oh,
get it over it.
man. Bacchus.
Spock's like, I ain't giving up that quick. Hmm. Let's watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I love the way that Scotty is like, nothing. He's like so.
Must be the truth. I love that when he pulled that from Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Yeah, I love that too. Because I had to use that quote when I was researching my family's history. I'm just like, this, what I'm looking at, this cannot be true. But all the evidence pointed that way.
I love the eyebrow raise.
But that's right, can. So now we must prove that theory. Mhm. Yeah, when Spock has that cocked eyebrow, you know.
Hmm. I like the fact that the what's her name again?
What's her
The
name?
other
Glarus?
I think it's Valeris.
Hmm.
She cocked her eyebrow as well, which is yeah, Valeris.
Yep.
I like the way keeps asking her. He's like testing her to see because
Hmm.
he wants her to be his next his successor.
Hmm. And it's
And
a very Aristotelian method of getting answers from people
mhm.
when you ask questions
Kind of reminds me
phrased in a particular way to
yeah.
find out how someone knows or they don't know.
Mhm. It's a great teaching method, and it kinda reminds me of, Sherlock Holmes a little bit.
And I use that a lot where people are like, well, don't you? I said, no, I'm asking to find out how much you know. De repente. Okay. Hmm. I totally got that wrong. I'm so sorry. Socratic method. Thank you. Mhm.
Ooh.
How I got Socrates mixed up with Aristotle. Shame on me. Work badly and you will die. I like how they show just what the exposure will do
Ooh,
to you, kill you within seconds. I guess a minute. Oh.
that was fast.
Mm-hmm.
More Kirk.
He's so out of his element.
Yeah, he said.
It's like, yeah, that's that dude who put the hit out on the chancellor. I'm sorry. I love that Iman is in this.
Yeah.
And I love her contacts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the makeup. Oh, so beautiful.
Yeah. See, this is how when you get makeup artists that are on point.
Mhm.
Ooh, I see turkeys. Mhm. Vaporize them. That's true.
Everybody came.
Mhm. What's the bloody thing? He's like, "Oh, it could take weeks, man." And there. Mhm.
Oh, yeah, I'm like a few minutes. I don't know how I got behind you.
Are you at the scene where they're back in the prison yet?
Yeah, yeah, I'm catching up to you.
Okay. Yeah, basically fight in the prison yard. Get that soup right.
Okay, I think I'm there. I think I caught up. At least he's fighting. He's fighting back. Oh
I
no!
almost want to say they're playing a little bit of the music, like when
But
Kirk was fighting the Gorn on
yes,
Cestus 3.
Oh no, poor kid. Feel bad for him. Aw.
Well, no.
Ooh.
This line had me cracking up. I was cackling like an idiot for like 5 minutes. Yeah, yeah. He didn't get my cornbread. Heck yeah, I wanna get out of here. Hmm.
I love her in this. Makes me wonder why she should have done some more roles than well, she did a few more roles here and there, but I mean, was actually good.
Yeah, with in mind, it's like it wasn't I don't know, it's like it wasn't really her thing, it's like she would pick and choose with stuff, but I think back then, around this point in time, she was still
Mhm.
modeling pretty regularly.
Yeah, she was still modeling, and I think she's seeing David Bowie at about this time.
I think so, yeah.
Mm.
She said, "Yes, David Bowie," when she
Yeah.
married him. She says, "Yes, he's good, but, he married me and now he's better."
Oh, snap.
And that's the thing.
See, oh, that's one thing I gotta say about Kirk. He always comes to his senses.
Mhm. Mhm. Not here. Did he grab a brick?
Yeah.
Mm. Why does it sound like she's trying to do this all the time?
Like she's seducing him.
Even in prison, Kirk is getting it.
Ew.
Of
Bones is
course,
like,
like,
oh boy.
for real? Mhm. We all know Kirk is a man. That Christian Slater.
Oh yeah.
That's Christian Slater.
Oh, look at how cute he is, so young.
Mhm. Hmm. Did I stutter? I love that because he knows why they're doing
Yeah.
that. Hey, it's my
Grape jelly.
brother-in-law. That's hi, stopping by to say hi. Kids are driving us crazy. Trumpy bear news is maddening. Yes.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. Yeah. So his wife, my sister, she'll be here tomorrow night. Tomorrow night.
Oh.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Grape jelly.
Mm-hmm. Klingon blood. Mm-hmm. Mm. All uniforms. Mm-hmm. Just to show the intensity of the search going on.
Yeah. Oh, look, they have those, that thing showed up in, the Acolyte this week too, one of those things.
Mm. Grabby boots. Just wait until they find out about crewman Dax.
Oh,
What? Who? Patriarchy. I'm sorry, I didn't get that out. I was like, wait, there's no Russian Cinderella. They're still there, Mark. My sister's flying in from Michigan tomorrow
oh
night.
my
Yeah, like I said, it's going to be real interesting about crewman Dax.
holy moly.
He can't wear those boots. So, hmm. So dark. It's like a coal mine up in there.
I know. They didn't learn anything from the moon, the Praxis moon,
Mm-hmm.
still mining. Nice.
Shapeshifter?
Mhm. Yeah, and that by that alone is she just outed herself.
Mm-hmm. Folks, we are at 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 30 seconds watching Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country. Spock and McCoy about to do this prison break with this shape-shifting chick.
Oh
All the
boy.
people tried to escape. Guess that Klingon didn't make it. 'Cause, yeah, they're not worried about anyone escaping because the surface will kill you.
Yeah.
I always thought this shot was cool.
It was pretty insane.
Like, what now?
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
Oh no.
In other words, stalling for time. Yes. Mhm. Oh, they're looking for us. But
Mm.
that's Bones for you. He's real realistic. I wonder if this is location shoot or a CGI. I think it was a location shoot.
It looks like it is. I mean, if it is
Yeah.
that, man, I'm like, 'cause what it
Gorgeous.
looks like, it looks like they filmed on location and also gave a like they did the coloring post.
Mhm. What? What? I can't hear you. Mr. Londell's Groovy Movie says that was a location shoot. Oh,
Mm,
okay.
yeah.
Awesome. Love how it looks. Oh, that's right, because Uhura had to speak in Klingon. Pulling out the books. Wow. We are condemning food and supplies. It's like, I'm done with these freaking people.
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah, I'm just like considering they had the universal translator, they should have been able to figure that out.
Yeah.
Mhm. Not condemning Credites. 91 LSRX LSXRS. There we go. And it was pleasing, wasn't it?
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Wow.
Mhm. And the special effects was using a software package called Elastic Reality,
Okay.
and the company that was selling that product, believe it or not, was, Pixar,
Huh.
the studio that was running Pixar. They were using it for a lot of the special effects in Star Trek and Deep Space Nine, especially with Odo shape-shifting.
Mhm.
'Cause I went to a conference, SIGGRAPH conference, and they had it there. Pixar had a booth, and they were showing this software,
Hmm.
and it would, like, morph faces. It was so cool.
I always love the that morphing technique.
Mhm.
It is fun.
I guess he couldn't afford a patch. You did one. It mm, he
Ooh.
worst timing ever.
Oh, man.
Absolutely not. I like how they did that. It's like we could have found out, but they had to get him out there. Hey, Douglas A. Burton, thank you
Oh,
for the
hey,
$4.99 super chat. I sure do appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Says, hi, LRC. Hi, Retro. Love Star Trek
guys.
6. Have a great stream and don't condemn food.
Oh, okay.
We are condemning food. Thanks so much, Doug. I'm so glad for you to be here.
Oh, it's
Folks,
so
you have to
good to
check
see
out
you again.
the watch party that we did with Retro Nerd Girl and Douglas A. Burton
Oh,
for Indiana Jones, the first Indiana Jones movie. Awesome. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate that. Mhm. Mhm.
oh
Oh.
boy.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just rolled up and boom, capped them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. I didn't get this at first, but then I was like, why are we following two dead guys?
'Cause they were like, "Oh, well, let's, finish the job."
It's like, I thought they were dead. What do you mean they survived? I thought I capped them really good.
Uh, you are
I was
so
rooting for
busted.
you. We were all rooting for you. We are watching Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country. You can see the crawl down at the bottom. It's in a way that YouTube will allow me to project the film on screen without being copyright claimed. Yep.
Ooh, he's
Dang.
pissed.
Mm-hmm. Don't feel bad, Spot. We've all been there.
Mm, disappointed. Oh, no, she didn't. Mm,
All of you.
mm,
Dang. Afraid of the future. Mm-hmm. Okay.
oh, boy.
A choice. Yeah, I like that. He's like, yeah, I actually said that. Wow. And yep, although he did mind meld with Bones before fixing the warp core. No, 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 no. This is not the Kelvin timeline. No. Dang. Pulling all this information out. I don't think we've gotten revelations like this since the third season of Picard. You were the Romulan ambassador.
Ooh,
We're like, Heifer, you better tell us.
it's like invasion.
Yeah, she don't know. All right, somebody do some thinking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
It's so
What?
weird seeing him with like a
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's so weird seeing him not clean shaven.
True. So you're gonna have to get there. Yeah, it was flipping awesome. Yeah, it was. Kittimer. Wasn't that the massacre? Kittimer massacre? I think. Wasn't that where Worf's parents were killed?
Hmm.
If not, I may have to turn in my Star Trek nerd pass, but that just triggered something in my brain. I'm like, Kittimer. I thought I remembered that. I better be right, dang on it. Yeah, I believe I am. Yes, Kittimer Massacre was where Worf got orphaned. Yes, yesterday's Enterprise. Okay, thank you. Yay, I don't have to throw away my I don't get to get my nerd card pulled. Thank you.
You get to put
Thank
like a little gold
you.
star on your card.
Yeah, I do. I'm proud of myself. I don't pull that out. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Teresa. Good seeing you, my dear.
Oh, hi, Teresa.
We're enjoying watching Star Trek 6 here. Okay, cool. Yes. Yes. You get to keep your pet. Thank you. Hmm. Considering you're half human, dude. Which is,
Because
I
the
guess,
suit was
supposed to be like Camp David.
yeah. I love the glasses he's wearing.
Hmm.
Looks really cool. Smoking.
Somewhere. Hmm. There's got to be some kind of trace. Because I could swore they used that on DS9.
Oh, I just love that Starfield.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even recognize it that was Kurtwood Smith.
Oh, who is he?
The president. He's the
Oh.
same guy from, RoboCop.
Oh.
I would say his famous line, but it is, there's naughty words in it.
Mm-hmm. Everything's got a trace on it. Something's got a heat signature.
Ooh, he's talking
Mm-hmm.
ooh, toying with him.
Mm.
Come on, Ahura. Oh, no. Shields up. As soon as he started talking, should have been having the shields up, though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. I did notice it had to decloak slightly.
Yes.
Fly her apart then.
Uh-uh.
There goes the sniper. From Roadwalker. Ah, okay, okay, okay. From that 70 show. Okay.
Oh, no, oh,
Ooh.
no. They're really getting it.
We don't prick us. We don't bleed us. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. We're gonna basically create a gas-seeking torpedo. See? Sniper gotta find exactly where to shoot. Ooh.
Yikes.
And you see just that, oh, the damage on the ship. 2 ships. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's Renee. What? Huh. George Takei will tell the story to death about Captain Sulu coming to the aid of Captain Kirk. In short. Ooh,
Ooh.
that went right on through. The Northern Star. And Shakespeare class. I'm like, where did that line come from? Torpedo. Lock and load.
Oh, yeah.
The
I love
coolest
it.
torpedo ever. Where's it going? Where's it going? Where's it going? This is basically like the blue shell from Mario Kart. Yep.
Wow.
Fire.
Nice work.
Yep.
Fire. Fire, 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 fire.
Light
That's what
that
you
sucker up
get.
like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, that is what you get. Oh, man.
I would not have thought that that was Renee Bergenois.
Oh, boy.
Do the jump thing. Do the jump thing.
Oh, no, it's still
Yeah, don't go nowhere. It's yourself. Oh.
Oh.
Wait, didn't he have a wasn't he wasn't Klingon, if I remember correctly?
I think he was.
Why is it? Or maybe I'm imagining things. I don't know. Okay, for some reason I thought he had a mask on. Sorry. Sorry, I got it confused with Scooby Doo. My bad.
You should know that, lady.
Mhm. That's right. I love that line. That
Ooh,
exchange between the two of them,
yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Yep, Bonzo it is. Brock Peters plays Cisco's father in Deep Space Nine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
True New Orleanians know how to make New Orleans cuisine for real. No sweet potato fries served with the gumbo.
Kirk's last good deed?
Hmm?
Is that Kirk's last good deed before?
Hmm, I think he's got a couple more after this one in the
Okay.
novels.
Mm,
That's true. Mm-hmm. And like I said, George Takei used to tell this story to the point where it was just really embarrassing, and he sounded like sour grapes.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
I was
even
just like,
today
it's
they're
like,
like
dude, we didn't come here to listen to cranky old man, okay? Just no. Yeah, not me, but on my father's side, that's where they're from. Yes, Kay and Shatner just trying to outlive each other at this point.
Ooh.
Agreed. Walter Koenig said, "Comes at conventions, come see me before I die." That's literally what he said on Twitter. He's a cool guy at conventions to listen to. Walter Koenig. It's straight on till morning.
I'm gonna cry.
And it's the perfect, perfect
Yeah,
send off.
yeah.
Didn't need another movie. You saw Bones in the first episode of Star Trek Next Generation. That was perfect. That the doctor outlived everybody.
Oh. Oh,
Where no man, no one has gone before. Just looks so beautiful as it fades out. And I cut that part off, but um
it's so
at the
beautiful.
end, all of the cast members have like their signatures
Oh my goodness.
instead of just the title bar, their individual signatures are. So
Oh my.
this was just the absolute
Oh,
coolest send off.
oh, that's so
And
lovely.
then, seeing them at conventions, it was like seeing your grandparents on stage. They were just so they were so funny. And they also found it really amusing for like the younger kids that were into Star Trek, and they're just like, dude, you were really diapers when that show was on, or
Yeah.
or something. What did I do? They just thought it was so funny, especially DeForest Kelly. He thought it was hilarious. He thought it
Oh
was so
my.
funny, especially when he got it mixed up that the doctor in Next Gen was a woman. They were so fun together. Oh my gosh, let's see. Mark Daly says, let's see. I wish someone would have done something with the horse character in one of the series. Yeah, I wish
Yes.
she got more stuff
Mhm.
too. So I think I have a Star Trek novel where she had her own away mission. It's been years since I've read it, but someone had told me about it and I picked it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It doesn't.
Yeah.
But at least we have these movies, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Mark says I saw Walter Koenig at Comic Con. He was helping do it on and off the stage because he wasn't all there by then.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to a oh man, what was it? It was in Los Angeles because I went and they had like all except for Shatner. That was kind of like when he was like, I don't want to do conventions or anything like that. So everyone else was there. And you could tell Jimmy Doohan, like his dementia was really getting bad. And like
Oh.
Nichelle Nichols was next to him on stage, kind of like, no, Jimmy, remember such and such and so and so. They were all like banding around him when he would get things like not quite right. They'd help him out. It was so touching. It's like everybody just like loved it. And I remember I was in the front row and I got to see that. So like jokes that they were telling me, we were just like in stitches laughing.
Oh
And they were
man.
just really young people. You weren't afraid when the show was on and you want to come in and see us. It was just great. Especially it's so sad to see how James Doohan was declining, but so great to see how everybody just like rallied, around him, helping him off the stage and talking with him. It was just great. Now the next gen crew is all senior citizens.
Yeah, pretty much.
Honestly, now there's hardly any of them and it sounds really bad, but it's just hardly any of them I really want to see, considering just how, I don't know, it's like with how they've gotten politically. It's like it's one thing to have your political opinions, but quite
Mhm.
another thing to demonize your fans for the opinions that you have. Like William Shatner didn't do that. So that's why people gave him like a lot of latitude. But with the next gen and like the new Trek, for the most part, yeah, it's just like why antagonize, your fans like that? It doesn't really make sense. So for me, I totally love this group. Uh I do. It's sad we don't have very many of them left. It's
Yeah,
probably
it's only Takai and Shatner, right? Or is there one more? No, I think everybody because
uh,
Uhura passed.
Shatner and Walter Koenig is still around.
Oh, Walter, yeah.
That's why he keeps saying, "Come to a convention before I die. Come see me."
Yes, 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 I forgot.
Yeah, he just was. But yeah, before, yeah, when he was still on there, James doing yeah, he was a party. He was a party
Mm,
person for real. Yeah. Chekhov's still alive. Yeah. Walter Koenig is still alive. So Walter Koenig is still alive. William Shatner's still alive, and George Takei is alive.
yeah,
So
William Shatner just seems to be thriving right now. What doesn't he do? He just keeps going.
yeah, he's great. Especially when he posted at Patrick Stewart and he went to space.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. And to see William Shatner go from not really wanting to like interact with the fans per se for
Oh,
reason to completely throwing himself into it. His feed on Twitter is freaking fire.
oh, yeah. He does not shy away from telling his point of view, and some of it, that you probably would agree with, and some of it you don't agree with it, but he just goes for it, and he doesn't mind calling out somebody, and
Mm,
I don't care who you are. You've been a fan for your whole life. He is still coming after you, if
mhm.
and and I admire that. I definitely admire that.
I do. Walter's refereeing the endless fight between Shatner and Takai. Poor Walter, because I don't know what's going on with George Takei, but it's like you should be just grateful that you were on such an amazing show, and people don't want to see you at conventions complaining for the most part. They want to be there to, have fun and have you recount stories and stuff like that. That's pretty much what it is. They
Sign autograph.
don't want to hear how much of a beef that you have with Shatner. But then again, I think he's married to Harlan Ellison, who's still pissed about his version of whatever script it was. I forget it, which is a shame because I actually own the script that's signed by George Takei. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. No idea how that happened. he gets into a fight with the pronoun crowd. Oh yeah, Shatner. I'm telling you, just watch his read his feed. It is so darn entertaining, so entertaining. So yeah, I love this film.
That was really good.
Um, so yeah,
Yeah.
just so much.
Yeah, this was really, really good. I mean, just like we just the backstory of David and what happened to David and just Kirk. You see the picture that he's still lamenting his son. He says it out loud. He's just like still burning that fire. And then
Hmm.
this whole crazy thing happens. And there's a there's a point in the movie where there's a shift in his attitude towards the Klingons, and that is
Hmm.
when this accident happens or this incident happens. And it's like
Hmm.
he's just sort of like, okay, we're going to do everything we can to get to the truth of this. And that mattered. And he puts his personal feelings aside to fix this situation. Very nicely done, well written, and also understandable. You can like you can have your personal feelings into something, but at the same time,
Hmm.
like what's fair, and and we did get to that. It was so good. It was so good.
It really was
Yeah.
realistic. You had character growth. You see Kirk go from, I will never forgive the Klingons for what they did to my son. Basically, when, Spock says they're dying, he's like, let them die.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, do you know
Like,
what they
ugh.
freaking did? To his son, to seeing that change, when the chancellor is assassinated and uses his last breath to basically say, don't let this happen. And he's just like, this was a man that was willing to take a risk on peace and,
Died for it.
and died for it,
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
died for it. So he's like, I got to step up. And you can see like how he changes. And even when he gets his own words thrown at him for the third time, because he records it and then you hear it in the Klingon show trial. And then you hear it again when Valeris tells
Yeah.
him, Klingons can't be trusted. Let them die, you said. And just the horror on his face, like, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did say that.
Yeah. And then
But
it can also like sometimes when you say something and that's kind of cruel, and then you look back on it a little bit later, you're like, "Ooh, wish I hadn't said that."
mhm,
That was pretty cutting, and some of those things you just can't take back. Even if
that's
you're
true.
personally sorry for saying those things, sometimes you just can't take it back. And so
Mhm,
it's kind of it's interesting that in this particular situation, he could do something to help things move along. But yeah, just this is why Star Trek is so good. It has the capability of just like doing something simple as like a daily, like everybody can identify with something here, but
mhm,
also like take it to that next level. Like, okay, this is a big situation. It's planets are involved, peace is involved. Can we save uh peace? And most of the time you usually can't save peace, but in this
mhm,
case, it's Star Trek.
mhm.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not the Klingons, Romulans starting something. If it's not the Romulans, you got the Bajorans and the Cardassians. I'm
Yeah,
joking. That was
and then you get the
uh,
Borg.
then you get the Borg, you got the Founders, it's always something that's popping
Or
off. The
Q.
Federation doing crap they got no business doing, and next thing you know, they're stealing Picard's corpse so they can extract DNA from it. And there's always something. There's always something there. Mark Daly said, "So is this really the end? Any way we can talk you ladies into doing the next generation movies? At least T generations It's sort of a classic Trek movie. I think we'll get back to them. There's some other films that we kind of want to do, but we wanted to close out like this original series of movies. So eventually we will. We will.
How many
Not
TNG movies are there?
um that I care about. Uh, like that. So there's generations.
Yeah,
There's
which I
First
happen to love.
Contact. First Contact was actually
That
pretty
one.
good. I have an affinity for First Contact because I
Yeah.
got a copy of the script for First Contact
Ooh.
before it was released in theaters. When I worked in LA, someone said, "You didn't get this from me." And it was the first contact strip. So that
Yeah.
one, Insurrection, I wasn't really too keen on Insurrection, but Generations I can sit through. First Contact I definitely did like, but we will get back to them because there's a block of movies coming up that I want to do. So not this coming Saturday because my sister's going to be in town. But the Saturday after that, I'm having a watch party for Back to the Future.
Okay.
I want to hit some more of those 80s movies.
Okay, I would
So yes,
literally have it on my list. And so that means I'll have to show it next year. It's gonna move it.
soon is that what you had coming up?
Soon, yeah, relatively soon. But I'll move it around, you know, because it is definitely one of those that it's a classic, right? It's a classic, and
It's so
you gotta see at least once a year. So uh,
yes,
we'll see it this year with you, and we'll do it one next year. The beauty is that there are hundreds of movies that, to do watch parties on, and, yeah, just love it. Ah,
yeah. I
but
can't wait. I don't think I've seen Back to the Future maybe in like a decade, I would say. It's been a long time.
yeah.
So there's like these movies where I haven't seen in like the longest time. So I kind of go back and watch them. So there's some real doozies in there. And eventually we have to watch what was it? Total Recall.
Okay. Yes, that movie is, like, I believe it's, like, number 4 or number 5 on my most favorite. Like, my favorite movies, there's, like, a cluster of Arnold movies, and Total Recall is,
Mhm.
like, it's right there. It's incredible. Love that movie. Love it.
Yeah, it so is. Total Recall is freaking awesome.
And
I
also,
loved it.
we
Yeah.
usually associate the red pill with, The Matrix. Well,
Mhm.
it was in Total Recall first. It was in
Yeah,
Total Recall first.
absolutely.
So, yeah, I love that movie so much, and Arnold is just perfect in there.
Mhm.
Perfect.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Paul Verhoeven,
Oh,
man.
yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Paul
He's
Verhoeven.
something else. There's another Total Recall?
Well, they did a remake. We don't talk about that one.
Oh, yeah, okay, I was gonna say, yeah, that's probably why my brain said, "Nope, there's only one.
I think it
Nope,
was,
there's
like,
only one."
2012 or something. They
No,
they
I think the only remake of a film from the '80s that I saw that I liked was Dredd. So they
Oh, yeah.
remade the
Yeah, yeah.
Judge Dredd movie, except
I
it
heard
was,
that.
with Carl Urban. It was
Mhm,
actually pretty freaking good. I
mhm,
was shocked. People had told me they said that that one was more faithful to the comic book.
mhm, mhm.
So I saw
Yeah,
it. I'm like, "What? Pretty good."
yeah, the first one, a lot of people did not like it. I loved it simply because, Stallone, sci-fi,
Mhm.
uh, but I
Yeah.
think a lot of people like the remake a lot better because it really matched the source material.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I did actually, I was surprised. I really, really did. I really did like it. And yes, Hercules is on the list. We will also eventually we'll get back into the
That
Disney films because I want to watch 101 Dalmatians. I want to watch The Rescuers. You know, I
yeah.
want to see that. And
Hercules is my favorite Disney animated movie ever.
Hercules is
Yeah,
fun. I
yeah.
like Hercules. So whole bunch of films that I'm putting in the putting in the pipeline for us to check out, but definitely hitting a whole bunch of
I
80s
love the
films again.
choices.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, well, yeah, we definitely have to talk about it off screen because, boy, those are a lot of the ones that
Yeah,
I mean,
we don't want to overlap.
yeah, but, that I will definitely do some I can definitely hold off on some next year, but, I think Total Recall I already did, and that one, I can't wait to see it again. I love that movie. I like to see it, like, every 6 months or so. It's just, like, just to see the
Yeah,
madness in that movie. I mean, talk about a movie that blew my mind when I first saw it. Oof, it's so
yeah,
good.
it was just so 80s crazy. Oh my gosh,
Mhm.
so 80s crazy. But folks, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Retro Nerd Girl, you want to tell the folks where they can find you and what you have coming up?
Sure, sure. You guys can find me right here on YouTube. And My channel basically has a lot of movie reviews that are of a retro nature. And I go through like all of my favorites. I usually am gushing about what older movie I absolutely love. And then I do watch parties on Saturdays, which is really a lot of fun for me. So that's basically my schedule right now. Today we did Raiders of the Lost Ark, which was
Mhm.
fantastic. I did that with Lorena, visited, and also Douglas A. Burton was gracious enough to also be a part of it. Next week, I'm doing Galaxy Quest, and
It's gonna be so
I
awesome.
love that movie. And Young Sherlock Holmes the week after. Um, then some other ones that I think that's a good amount to throw out there. So that's the caliber of watch parties we're doing over there. So let you hopefully you guys will head over there, subscribe, and while you're at it, make sure if you're not subscribed here to Lorena Creole's channel, please do so. It's really going to enrich your life.
All right, all right, all right. Well, thank you so very, very much. Appreciate that. Make sure that you are subscribed to Retro Nerd Girl. She has awesome, awesome, awesome channel content.
Yeah.
So please do subscribe to her. As for me, let's see. Sunday, of course, is the Welcome to Florida show at 8 p.m. At 9 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be, well, for channel members, we're going to be watching episode 5 of House of the Dragon. Dances with
Yes.
Dragons has started, folks. So we are going to be checking out the latest installment to find out what the heck is going on. And kind of taking it easy next week as my sister's in town, but I will have the Spice Lounge show on Wednesday at 5. Chillmonger is going to be my guest because we are going to be talking about a sci-fi film on Netflix that has to be quite possibly the best sci-fi show that you haven't been watching. And on Netflix, there is a show called Supercell, Supacell,
Oh.
a, we'll say, Black urban sci-fi. If you like the film Attack of the Block,
Hmm.
you will love this series. So Chillmonger and I and a couple of folks are going to be talking about it, along with other pop culture news and all that. So it's going to be an absolute blast. I cannot wait. I love it when I come across real cool watches, and it's so good. It's so freaking
Oh
good.
man, yeah. I saw it, and also if you ever get some free time while we're talking about kind of newish stuff, Scavenger's Reign on Netflix is also another good sci-fi series, animated. That's
Oh,
really, really good and it's terrifying in a good way. Terrifying in a
hmm,
good way. Like, you don't
okay.
know what's going to happen to these characters, and the ending
Ooh,
is so rewarding. Yes, very
oh
good.
my gosh, awesome. We're gonna have to check.
Yeah.
I want to check that out.
Yeah.
Scavenger's
You know,
Range. Okay.
we're getting some.
Scavengers. Yeah, Scavengers Reign and Supercell. You
Yeah.
definitely have to check both of those out. No, she won't be on tomorrow's stream because she's flying in tomorrow night. So literally after Mahat D stream, I gotta drive to the airport
Oh, okay.
and pick her up. So we're probably going to either I'm going to see what her schedule is like when she gets here, if we're going to stream live or if we're just going to record it and replay it back for you guys. She's just happy to be coming here
Aw.
and not have to deal with any kids while she's here. So it's party time at my house while she's here. So folks, thank you so much for supporting my channel. I appreciate you guys hanging out there. Appreciate you guys subscribing to Retro Nerd Girls channel. Take care, everyone, and we will be back with another watch party in 2 weeks for Back to the Future. So see you later.
Yay!
Bye. Oh, whoops.